Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Basically in this video we are just going to be going over a new Warzone class that I think is going to be at least top 10 in this map. We'll be going over a primary, a secondary, perks, lethal, tactical, you name it, we're going to go over it. There will be a slight gameplay at the end as well, just to describe the recoil patterns and all that type of stuff with the two weapons. Coming up first we've got assault rifle, and then coming up second we've got the best pistol in my opinion, well, revolver, which is the top rake. I've completed the story, so in my opinion these are the best. I've also played a little bit in Warzone with them as well, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so coming up first we have the Volk. So basically with the Volk, it's just very basic setup. So we've got the G28 compensator. We also have the Res Dwarf 407 custom. We also have a monocular reflector just for their scoping needs, if you know what I mean. We're also going to back it up with the Res Dwarf 22 adjustable stock. For proficiency we're going to use Fleet. Then for the grip we're going to be using a stippled grip. For ammo type we're going to be using frangible, and then for the grip we're going to be using a Mark 6 skeletal. G28 we're using it for the recoil control. As you can see, it has a few buffs within vertical and horizontal recoil. This will just basically help the weapon sway while we're firing. With the barrel we're using it just for basically the hip fire. Obviously it's going to degrade the recoil control. You can have a play around with it. Don't take my personal opinion on everything. For the scope we're just literally using it for its tiny bit of magnification. For the stock we're using it just for the ABS walking speed, to buff back up the recoil and to help idle. The reason I'm using Fleet is for weapon sway quickness and movement speed. The grip is for obviously the vertical recoil control and the initial accuracy. We're using frangible just for the fact of damage, enemies healing, sorry, and the front grip just for aiming in, I believe it was. For the top brake we're using the F8 stabilizer. This is for the accuracy and damage range. For the barrel we're using the Wilkie W4 stub, and that's for the damage range again, bullet velocity and the penetration of the bullets as well. For the ammo type we're using lengthened, again for the bullet velocity. And for the trigger action we're using a heavy trigger, just for the aiming, and for the flinch resistance. For the grip we're using granular grip. That again is for the walking speed and the idle sway control. You can obviously have a play around. The grips don't change too much, but they change enough to the point where you'd be like, right, I want to use that. For the perk we're using Vital Focus. This is for flinch resistance and an increased area for critical hits. For the perks we're going to be using Ghost. Hands down, everyone should have that in their perk list. We're using Radar for our perk 2. That's just so we can see, obviously see, so when people fire without silencer. For perk 3 we're using Double Time, just for that little bit of boost. For perk 2 I usually do use Radar Tracker. I also use High Alert as well, just so basically they can see you, you can see where they are when they aim in on you. For lethal we're using the M2 frag, typical setup again. And tactical we're using a stun or flash, since we don't have heartbeats in this one. So basically we're going to show a little bit of gameplay now. So as you can see here, you've got the aiming sights. The aiming sights is quite quick. Don't know why there's a dead body there. So here's single shot. Obviously as you can see it's going to be pinpoint. Here's full auto mag dump. Obviously it's quite a nice knit circle with the from close range with the full auto. There's some single shots. Again, single shots going to be pinpoint anyway. here's a full auto again from a little bit more range. As you can see, from further range it's going to take a little bit more to get used to the recoil. I will recommend using the single shot from mid to far. Here's top brake. Again, it's single shot. I thought I'd just shoot at some things here. I don't know why. I thought it'd be quite cool to show. But yeah, again, single shot. Here's a mag dump. Again, since this is a hammer, well, I don't know. It's a single shot, so it's going to be precise. So yeah, as you can see, these are probably going to be the top two, in my opinion, for this map. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, leave a like, and comment what you want to see next. Peace.